Happy Saturday! Wait, where's the Pendulum X? Oh, it's around my neck. Hold on. I've been wearing this thing around my neck because, you know, there's that fabled, the call sign, right? The one where they pop up and they just go, and then they kind of like do a squishy face for a little bit, and then you have to do something. And exactly what it is, oh, by the way, say hello to DORUgamon. They evolved yesterday, well, they evolved twice. This time, though, I've got actual footage for you to look at. Here, look at them. There they are, DORUmon. We wouldn't have been able to even see this had I not recorded this yesterday. And then I realized that they were going to turn into their next form, DORUgamon, really soon, even before this video happened. And one of the requirements for becoming DORUgamon is that you need to feed them a strength max 1 or more times. And so I also went into quest mode, and I kind of did this trick where like I went into quest mode, and anytime that I rolled and landed on a spot that was a monster, I would cancel out real quick and then shake again until I landed on a spot that just gave me an item. There were a couple spots where I was just like, screw it, let's fight. Like there was one time I landed on one of the special circle spaces, which can do one of like 4 different things, and this time it showed up with an enemy that was very strong. It showed up with like Okuamon or something like that. Very strange in a land otherwise filled with Dorimon and the occasional DORUmon, right? So I fought them, and we actually won. DORUmon actually just lucked out. Like, I know the perfect number of shakes. We rolled a 6. It was good, and we beat them, and then all we got was like a protein plus or something. But I also have footage of them eating the strength max. Look at him. He doesn't even know what's inside of that thing. I mean, I don't even know what's inside of that thing. Probably, well, I don't want to say steroids, because that's a drug, and I think that gets Kakujo demonetized. Probably just filled with confetti, or caffeine, right? That's legal still, somehow. Anyway, back to the original story. They do a randomly call out, and I think they want fights, right? Although one time they called out, and previously I knew that they had full stats. They had like, look, full tummy, full training, and then all of a sudden they go, and I tried doing quest over and over again, but it kept refusing, and I'm like, what's the deal? And I go check its stats, and its stats are zeroed out. Crazy, right? So that's an event, I guess. It's just like, surprise! I hope you were paying attention because now I'm empty, and if you don't take care of this within like a minute, it counts as a care mistake! So I guess that's the situation, right? You can't even walk away from this thing for a minute. I took this thing into the shower with me, not in the shower, but I put it right outside the shower. Luckily, the speakers are pretty loud, so whenever something bad does happen, you can usually hear it. I don't know if it's called out at night yet, because I guess if it did, I would have just slept through it, but I mean, the fact that they turned into DORUgamon is a good thing. Like, luckily, we're able to make a couple care mistakes. Even between this form and the next, we can make like 3 or 4 again. It's pretty nice. But speaking of the next form will be DORUgamon, and to get them, we have a couple requirements to fulfill. Firstly, they must have 4 or less care mistakes. Secondly, they must have a 70% win ratio. Third, they need 2 strength maxes or more. And fourth and finally, they need 2 wing thingies or more. Wing thingies? Wait, is that what I wrote down? Sky wings. 2 sky wings, right? And that's kind of scary because sky wings is kind of an endgame thing. It's not like, you know, it's not Cho energy or zombie meat on the rareness or late game scale, but we do need to be a bit further on than we are in the quest right now. We could go ahead and just scum it, right? Skip the battles, or rather cancel out the battles, roll again until we get items, and we could get it that way. We might want to, because we want to manage their win ratio. Right now, it's like 94% win. They actually haven't lost that much. It's been good. Oh, look, it's Okuamon. What? No, you thought I was going to fight him, didn't you? No, Kakujo ain't about losing and getting their win ratio down below 70%, okay? We need 80% win ratio to get them into their final form, so look, I'm playing it carefully, okay? Oh, it's you again. Nope. Sorry, Kakujo's a scummy boy. Normally, if we had not lost our save file last time, we'd be able to pull from a pool of items that we collected from our previous run, and we had 3 of everything, so we wouldn't have to be doing this garbage. We could just win 1 fight, their win ratio would be 100, and then you could just stop there, right? And just evolve them naturally. That's why the 2nd generation is always the luckiest. Oh my god, no! Okay, 2. It's just 2. It's not going to take us very far, but surely an item it shall... Okay, you know what? Alright, next time we get Okuamon, I'm just going to fight him. Anything more than 2, though. If we're gonna fight an Okuamon, I'm at least gonna get 3 or 4 spaces on the board. 2. You are the worst. Okay, will it always be the same thing? No. This time it wasn't Okuamon. This time it was Metal Up. Hey man, I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and if it's a monster, yeah, fight it. I do want before I go. I want to show you what DORUgamon can do. 20. Sweet! So, if the required number of shakes for a perfect hit are not that high, you can just go shake, 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 count, and then when you get down to the last 3, just shake it slowly. I thought it was going to be like these, where it requires a certain strength and consistency, but no, this one just counts the shakes. It doesn't care how you shake it. It's not that sophisticated. This is just a pedometer. This actually has an accelerometer inside of it, so yeah, you can kind of take it slow. DORUgamon, are you okay? Man, you can't see their individual special, like, projectile because right now they're doing a giga hit. But trust me when I say it's that Super Mario Bros. Bowser fire, which, you know, if you were following along in the Pendulum version 20th series, it's one of my favorite projectile sprites. Yeah, this is great. Champion level, ultimate level. So far, the DORUmon line has been able to handle most things. Like, they don't make me worry all that much. I want to not be negative and say, watch now that I said something. You see? You just trust in it and it works. Hey, an Aqua Orb. We don't need it right now. We could, if we lose out on our other requirements, we could go for Giga Seadramon or Mega Seadramon. One of the Seadramons. Okay, one more. I just want to show you a little Bowser fire, okay? It's the best projectile in the game. In all games. All of them. Even that one that you're thinking of, it's better than it. Speaking of Giga Seadramon, look who we get to fight. Alright, fine, this guy's a bit above our weight class, but... that's 20, right? Yep, it is. Okay, so as long as we get a good roll, we'll be fine! And if we don't, maybe I can cancel out still? 3? No. Go back! Go back! No! Oh, okay, well, I'm glad I went through with this, though, against my will, because apparently it isn't the Mario Bros. Bowser fire. That one was DORUmon's. DORUgamon fire is one I've actually never seen before. What is that? They're like missiles. Little fiery missiles, and they look like a JoJo character. Not a bad thing, just the way their sprite looks. Oh, DORUgamon, come on, your win ratio is kind of delicate right now, man. You don't have that much under your belt. This is good, though. We're making hits. We just gotta dodge. Oh! Yeah, no, you could have actually taken that DORUgamon. But we're not gonna anyway. We're gonna go for it! Hit him! Okay. As long as they don't get a 3, I think they're doing that pattern thing. Yes, that's awesome. This is good. Yo, take the hit. That's fine. Focus on aiming. Focus on your accuracy. Find an opening. Get in. No! Come on! That's okay. That's okay. Keep it together. They're giving us some breathing room. They're giving us some space. See, just do what they're doing! They're being so accurate! Get on in there with both missiles. Right in the armpit. Yes! He did it! That was an ultimate / perfect level Digimon, and DORUgamon is only a champion, and they took them out. We got another medal up. That's good. Alright, we're making progress. We got to have a look at what DORUgamon could do. The leaf blowers are outside my window, so I guess it's time to go. Oh, look what I got in the mail! It's a Sony Pocket Station from the PlayStation. It was like a visual memory unit, like from the Dreamcast, except it's for the PlayStation. You pop it open, and then you slide in the memory card part, you close it, you got little mini games to play. It might make an appearance later on the channel. I mean, I guess why else would I have spent money on it if I weren't going to put it on the channel? I mean, sure, yeah, you got to get a Japanese PlayStation and you got to get Japanese games, but thanks to my patrons, I'm able to afford these small investments to make the channel more interesting. And speaking of my patrons, I would like to thank them for supporting my channel, especially Cookieface and Shifter. And I'll see all of you tomorrow. We'll try to get some of those Skywing things. See you then!